Hello and welcome back to another Warlords of Draenor video. So this time I'm going to be telling you a little bit of the new information that's came out about how currencies are going to be handled in the expansion. Now this is actually rather interesting. So the first thing is that if you're a PvP player, you need not worry, Honor and Conquest are going to stay in the game pretty much just like how they are now. However, Justice is gone and Valor is gone. Now previously Blizzard said that they were going to keep Justice for old stuff. Nope, they've scrapped that as well. And they're moving to a universal currency system, with the universal currency being gold. Boom. Very, very big change. But a very awesome one, and I'm going to tell you why. So, gold's going to be used for everything, apart from, well, okay, look, Valor is technically still there. You get these things called Apexis crystals when you are doing some of the level 100 Warlords content, so the equivalent of your daily quests give you Apexis crystals, and these Apexis crystals can be traded in for gear, but that just seems like a patch 6.0 solution, you know, just for the current content. But other than that, it's going to be gold instead of Justice points. However, you know, obviously a lot of people are just thinking, well, hey, I don't have that much gold. This is bullshit. Well, I've got more good news for you. So what they're doing is they're basically making it so that, and this is a quote from Watcher / Ian Hazzikostas, like the big dude when it comes to many of the game systems. He said that things like your LFR queue and your dungeons are going to reward a hefty sum of gold. Now then, what this basically means is everything's in one currency, and it's, you see, here's the thing. Previously, right, you could have just you could have had 2,000 Justice, spent 1,000 of it, never needed the other 1,000, that would just be like time wasted. But now everything just goes into gold. It's all into one nice cohesive thing. And that's really cool. Another thing that they've really done in Warlords of Draenor is that they have made it so that gold acquisition is better than it previously was. So right now you either farm some stuff, do some dailies, whatever, or play the auction house. Whereas in Warlords of Draenor, you've got your garrison missions, which can, like, some of them can give you 250 gold. Okay, they might take a few hours, but they give you a decent sum of gold. Your garrison buildings, of course, provide their own daily quests, and your garrison buildings sometimes will give you opportunities to earn gold depending on the building. So basically, you will be able to generate a gold income far better in Warlords of Draenor, in my opinion, without really trying much. And when I say without really trying, I mean, if you want to go and farm cloth or something, that is a conscious decision. You run out there, you farm that fucking cloth. Whereas, just by passively doing your follower missions, by doing your daily dungeons and your LFRs and all your queued content and all that stuff, you're getting gold income. And I just think it's a really, really great system, and I don't think there are many downsides, honestly. Sure, there may be a little bit of hyperinflation. No doubt that's just, you know, Ghostcrawler sort of swooping in, trying to, you know, cause hyperinflation so that when he comes to install the Fourth Reich again in a few years, you know, he'll be able to sweep us all up. Fucking Ghostcrawler. But, yeah, I don't see anything particularly bad. Apart from one thing. I do see one thing that could be a problem. There's perhaps some raiders who really enjoy their raiding, but they don't want to do LFR. Which is fine, because it won't have a gear reward. However, if LFR does have a monetary reward, then perhaps some raiders may decide, oh, I'm going to do LFR, and then they'll, yeah, well, I mean, I'm technically one of those people, and then some of my fellow kin will, you know, well, like, whine or something about, you know, about not making enough money and being forced to do LFR for cash. Honestly, that's a load of crap. Just go earn money some other method, you tosser. Yeah, so that's basically it. I mean, Justice and thingy are gone, it's now all gold, so if you want to go back and get a transmog set, well, you just buy it with gold. And you may be thinking, well, hang on a second, that's easy, I just buy the thing. Well, you know what, now, like, currently in the game, you just buy the thing, it's with a different currency, it's needless fragmentation in a way, I suppose, and sure, your gold sinks have increased, but let's just say, on average, right, you spent 2,000 Justice points on gear a week. Well, let's just say that would cost 3,000 gold. You'll probably be earning, if you do the same amount of daily dungeons and things like that, you'll probably be earning that 3,000 gold anyway, so it's all going to balance out. That's basically the fundamental thing, it's going to balance out. Now this does have one or two nice little benefits. Justice points and Valor points are contrived, they don't make a great deal of sense, other than sort of, you know, like just within the game's systems. You know, you don't wake up in the morning in real life and think, ah, yes, I'm going to go to work so I can get justice points. Then I'm going to go to Starbucks, I'm going to trade my justice points in for a coffee. Great. You don't think that. And I know this sounds weird, but in a game, you want things that just make sense to people. Going back to the stat argument, what does haste do? It makes you do things faster. What's a crit? It's a big blow with your sword. Those things just make sense to people, and I think having gold as a universal currency just works. It kind of takes away one or two of those little gamey things like Valor and Justice, and I don't think it'll have much of a gameplay effect. I think it's going to lead to a more vibrant economy, perhaps, because more people will be thinking, hey, I've got more earning power now. Okay, maybe I've already bought my gear and stuff like that, but now I can do a dungeon if I want to get some gold. So maybe, you know, if in the future, someone would just be able to earn a bit of income by doing their daily dungeons. And in MoP, okay, that Valor and Justice may have been useless. But in late Warlords of Draenor, well, it's still gold. And gold's always useful. So overall, I think this is a really, really cool system. I wonder how many daily dungeons you're going to have to do to be able to afford that Azeroth chopper, though. 100,000 gold. Ah, you horde bastards. Anyway, thank you very much for watching the video. Do let me know what you think about this currency system, and yeah, that's it. I'll see you next time.